Good. Hey, you didn't hear any sound because I'm actually working on the music. I don't know what to do, but I want to apologize to all my friends that a year ago I told them to buy Ethereum because it touched $1,000 today. uh, what do you say? I know a guy who actually bought Ethereum, but then sold it after it made 10%. Wow. Okay, so what the good news is about Ethereum is it touched 1,000. Will it go past 1,000? This might be the year that cryptocurrency and Ethereum really start to make its identity of what's going on. Hey, today is January 4th, 2018. Life is good. Problem is, Bittrex is still not accepting new users. That's a problem for me. Why? Because my life depends on Bittrex working for my program to work with new customers. Now, for everyone else out there who are using Bittrex, you're seeing some awesome returns in today's market once everything's stabled out. Life is actually pretty good around the world. I mean, New England or New York, the Nasdaq is past 25,000. Bitcoin is up through the roof. You know, I've seen this before, and yes, I keep my toe dipped in the percussion lake of insanity. But the rest of me, I'm taking profits. I'm buying a building. I'm buying a studio, and I'm pretty much buying a new house. So currently, as this video stands, Bitcoin's at $14,940 and Ethereum is at $964. So that is some awesome, awesome news. And for everyone else who are just thinking about getting in, is today the day that says maybe it's too late? Not really, because there's a few guys that I listen to, and they're all saying easily Bitcoin's going to reach $50,000. Now, past that, we start worrying what's going to go with the world and the currencies, and we start looking at the financial meltdowns of certain tax-related issues of the banks and all the core people who have been running this country for the last who knows how many years. So, that right there, that's when life gets a little bit interesting. So until that moment happens, until Bitcoin actually is the primary source of purchasing products, you still want to have half and half. You still want to have half in your FedEx, your own currency, and having half in Bitcoin. Because here in the United States, more and more people are saying we're actually accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment. Several people here in Houston are selling real estate using Bitcoin, as long as New York, California, and several other countries. We don't know about Amazon. Amazon is actually one of those groups that are thinking, should we start accepting Bitcoin when all these other companies that are currently accepting Bitcoin are making gobs of money selling their products? That's a no-brainer, but then again, with Amazon being over $1,000, you actually want a solid product before you roll it out. So, do I see it happening? Yes. Do I know that it's going to happen next month? No. Like I said, Amazon's now at a state of productivity and respectfulness that when they roll out a product to the public, it is a solid artwork. So, do I know when, like I said, do I know when Amazon's going to come out with the Bitcoin transaction? I don't, but I do know it will happen. This year, I'm thinking, but that's just my precaution. But for everyone else who are starting to accept Bitcoins, more and more small businesses are accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment because they find out that that $5 pizza that they sold several years ago is now worth several $1,000,000. Don't you love it? All right, so what's going on with the market in today's update? So we know with the NVIS crypto compare digital asset, the top 10 indexes has closed at 12,723. It's a gain of 7.8%. The index has rose pretty high. Now, once again, they've been able to stable out their market, finding out which indexes and which cryptocurrencies that they want to compare to give you the health of the economy. Will that change tomorrow? Yes, it will. But what is Bitcoin doing? Well, Bitcoin's actually, what is it? It's up a little bit. We know that it's worth at the time of writing, Bitcoin sat at 14,000, and with a loss of 4.5% with the last 24 hours. So that's more than 1.7 billion worth of Bitcoins were exchanges on the Bitcoin USD market, along with the Japan Bitcoin market at a whopping 33% has taken over the market. Now when I'm talking about this, I'm not talking about the futures. I'm not talking about the options that you can buy on Bitcoin, because we're talking about literally about two separate products. What I'm talking about is we're investing and we're trading actual Bitcoins. We're not on the sidelines and put money against the market saying whether or not the Bitcoin's going to be going up or down. So once again, when I'm speaking about, I'm actually speaking about the actuality and the tangibleness of Bitcoin. Yeah, sure, some people say, it's not tangible. Whatever your opinion is, it's on the NASDAQ now, or it's on the Chicago Board of Exchange. It's here to stay, folks. And like I said, Bitcoin, as I remarked in my previous excerpt, Bitcoin is actually going to be replacing all the government currencies. We're not going to see it. My generation is not going to see it. My children's is probably not going to see it. But my grandchildren might see it. I mean, think about it now. My niece, she gets a paycheck, she spends it on her debit card. Doesn't even see a dollar. Has never pulled out money for anything. So, what's the difference? We changed dollar to a Bitcoin. Once again, she'll never see the Bitcoin in actual. You get it, folks? If not, leave me a comment on this YouTube channel, and I'll be glad to get back to you. Ethereum price has risen over 5.8% over the past 24 hours at 923. Like again, it touched $1,000, folks. That is awesome. So for the guy who bought it for 1,000, listen, it'll come back. Don't worry. Just give it a couple days. Don't start pulling at your hair, because eventually it starts falling out anyways. Ripple has increased over 27.5%. So Ripple has done a lot of great marketing, but now people are trying to understand why. What's the technology behind it? What's the driven passion behind it? Is the Ripple exchange going to be the new Bitcoin this year? No. I've got to stop right there. Yeah, people say, yeah, Ripple's the next bit. Of course, they've been saying that with all the other altcoins that have come up and fizzled out. So we'll keep an eye on Ripple. It's only worth $1.2 billion, and we'll see what happens. So Venezuela seeks miners for the Petro coin. All right. One, you can't pull out money right now as it stands up in Venezuela. Okay, it's nearly impossible. So Venezuela is looking for miners. The only miners that you're going to get are in Venezuela, because even though you're going to receive money in Venezuela, it's probably going to be really hard to pull out Venezuela's coins. My opinion, folks, They claim that Venezuela said over 860,000 young people have already registered to create a Petro mining farm. Well, we see where it goes. Now, coming from people who've escaped Venezuela to come here, well, they didn't escape. They're on visas and trying to become American citizens, which I'm all for them to do that because they're very smart, very intelligent, and they're going to be worth a lot of money someday. They just say that it's, you know, some of those numbers that come out of Venezuela are 9 times out of 10 miscued. But once again, once the facts information comes out, it'll come out. Well, I'm just throwing that out there, saying that centralized coins is now becoming a big deal to a lot of countries who want to keep their money inside of their own country instead of being global. That's the whole point of Bitcoin. It's not centralized, guys. I'm not sure if you're a true hard libertarian, that we definitely need to get out there and say, listen, this is a global exchange. We're tired of the banks, kicking us in the face. So let's go with what's going on with China. So the Chinese cryptocurrency exchanges delay launching in South Korea due to regulatory actions. You know, it's real simple. Don't do it in South Korea. Do it over in Switzerland. Enough said. All right? It's the internet. People can VPN to your account. That's all you got to do. So you can stick it to one in China. So once again, China's central bank is really cramping down and telling local government to regulate Bitcoin miners' power usage. How do you know that you're mining and just not setting off a computer? Oh yeah, sure. My bill went up when I was mining. With all that said, I don't know. So China's really trying to crack down in Bitcoin and the whole Bitcoin miners and centralizing the currency. We'll see what happens. And like I said, I've been talking about this for a year now. Just look at my past videos. It's like, if you can't control the people and its money, you can't control the country. So, alright, so what is the state of crypto? Everyone wants to know. This is everyone's favorite part. Bitcoin is down 4.64%. Ether is up 10.68%. Bitcoin Cash is down 7.43%. That's because people are speculating that Bitcoin Cash is just another altcoin. Ripple is up 33.39%. We're still waiting on whether or not Ripple is going to be the next Bitcoin or not. We don't know, and the good news is Bitcoin has stabilized. So Litecoin is down 9.28%. Dash is down 1.69%. IDO is up 1.72%. And Ether Classic is up 5.92% against the Bitcoin. So when I say it's up or down, it's taking its mark against the Bitcoin. All right. Monero is down 1.58%. Neo is up 7.2%. Waves is down 2.33%, and Stratus is up 7.54%. Stratus has been trying to break through that we're just not the next failure to altcoin. And this is Guinness here. So that's the great thing that you saw at the beginning of this video. And this is our new addition to the family. So what a wonderful girl that we got here, and we'll see what happens. She's actually going to be bigger than Guinness. So until next time, folks. Yep, I agree. But that is the state of crypto, folks. So we're going to have to keep an eye on Stratus. For all the people who just buy and hold Stratus, well, you've made a profit. But then again, if you're buying and selling like I'm doing, well then, you made a killing. Let's see, go back to, so 7.33. I'm down. And he's pissed about it because that was his dog food money. All right. Let's see. What else is going on here? Let's just take a look at my account real quick. What is it buying and what is it selling? My gosh, today is a gorgeous day. Well, it is. Outside is absolutely gorgeous. I'm here in Houston, Texas. We just went through the big freeze of 2018. We're all fine. We're all dandy. And these guys want to go play. And I'll be doing that after this. Well, at least someone's happy. So that's what I'm buying and that's what I'm selling. And of course, it's going to change. Hey, the good news is, look at this. I'm now trading Ethereum, one Ethereum at a time. You know, I'm just, you know, instead of doing a penny like I was doing a year ago. Don't you love live reviews, folks? I love it. And so we have, so like I said, I was only, you know, betting a penny of Ethereum at a time, and now I'm betting $1 at a time. Like I said, this is a long-term thing, folks. I made 10 cents, so what is that? Oh, hey, $100. Yeah. It only took me, oh my gosh, it only took me a moment. I placed it, and then I sold it. My question is, I don't have it. Oh well. I don't know how long I held on to it though for it to sell. But anyways, folks, that is the game. These dogs are getting antsy, and I am out of here because the state of crypto is just changing every day. So by the time you see this video, it is a new ordeal. All right. So, even CNBC's and the Fox Business News channel, they're talking about it right now. They're saying, is it gonna take over the world? It has taken over the world. What are you talking about? It's worldwide. All right. Well, anyways, oh, like I said. So what's the big agenda for this year? I'll be talking more about the scam coins, ICO, falters, and what's going on. In fact, let's take a look at one of the things I've been wanting to tell everyone. Let me get to it real quick. So once again, the big news is Ethereum's over 1,000. Japan's entertainment giant DMM launches specialty crypto mining lab. With all those computers there are more and more video labs out there that are turning their stuff to mining. This is the big thing that's going on right now. So everyone who has a video card is now turning it on to mining. I mean, it's insane with the amount of power a lot of people are using. And so, what's the best value for your money? See, in my opinion, is if you buy the top dog, the latest model with the most power that's coming out, that's your best bet, because if you think about it, your value really comes when that new altcoin comes out and you can start mining it. I mean, that's what I've done with Vivo. So if any of y'all who are Vivo fans, awesome. If you're not a Vivo fan, I don't know. I've only made several $100 from it off of this computer that I'm recording on right now. But yeah, that's the big deal right now. So I wish everyone a happy and safe New Year's. Stay safe out there, and once again, if it doesn't make sense, then you shouldn't be trading it or buying it or buying into it. Like I said, these MLMs they're getting real. Oh, you can tell it's too good to be true, because once they say, yeah, if you get like 3 layers underneath you, Ponzi scheme and MLM that comes into play. All right, so I know half of y'all hate me out right now because they say don't talk about MLMs. Like, hell yeah, because half of y'all are gonna fail in the first couple of years, and you're gonna take all that money with you. With my program, it's just, well, if you have a Bittrex account, you and Bittrex, and you're buying and selling. It's not because I'm trying to get someone underneath yet where I can get a profit of what you just put in, and then the top guy who owns the company makes all the money. So, let's see. Alright, so what am I at in my wallet? I'm only at 109,000. A couple days ago, I was only 101,000. Not bad for 2 days of trading. Alright, well, anyways, I am out of here. So, that's what's going on. And like I said, a lot of Bitcoin. If you don't want to invest in, want to set up this whole cryptocurrency thing, we have an altcoin. So, we have an investment group. So, that everyone makes money. Here's just some of the profits that it's made last year. And like I said, everyone is making about 30% off of what they invested, which is a lot better than a lot of other mutual funds out there. I know out in the hedge fund world, I'm beating them by at least 35%. So, of course, if you stay for a full year, hey, you get a bonus. So here's a couple people who have made a couple people who bought in, and so anyways, I've got a couple more I need to put in there, and that's that. So until next time, my name is James Henderson, coming to you live from where else? The place where it all got started. All right, I'm out of here.